Working with the OEM required us to take our facilities to TS certified plants. The OE development teams are usually a year or more ahead of the aftermarket, but they can take that design information from the OE and then send that over to the aftermarket, and then the aftermarket will refine it for features that more the aftermarket may be looking for that the OE isn't willing to put across 6 million vehicles. TS certification basically allows the plants and allows you as a company to identify what you're going to do from start to finish, and it's everything from concept all the way through the shipping part of it. So it's involved a lot of training and bringing everybody up to speed of what the overall requirements are. The last few years we're focused on a lot of cost reductions and product modifications, and with the move of the facility we are now in low-cost country with all of our product manufacturing. Another exciting thing about this year is the expansion of the Plymouth facility, not only from a product development side, but also from the testing side. What we have done this last year is we've doubled the size of our test lab. A lot of our tests for the automotive and even the aftermarket require maybe 1,000 hours of testing, or 500,000 cycles, or 250,000 cycles of this. And none of that can be accelerated. They're fixed time durations. So what we have done is more than doubled the size of our test facility in Plymouth to allow us to do more types of testing at the same time and allow us to consolidate the back-to-back testing and not have to reset up and change over so much. Our legacy brands like the Reese product line and the Tagancha product line and the Draw Type product line are what brought the OEMs looking for us to bring solutions to them. And those core engineers that develop the Select series, or develop the Prodigy P2, or develop the Reese R16 or R20, those core development engineers are still here. We're bringing in new young engineers as well as seasoned engineers to mix with engineers that we have that have done the development to get a broader selection of ideas. We realize that our customers rely on new products as their lifeblood, and new products is our lifeblood as well. Our goal is 10% or greater each year, and we've met the 10%, but we want to be closer to double that. With the resources and the skill sets that we brought together and the training that we've given the engineers and the technicians and the whole group, it allows them to understand that their job's not done at launch, that they own the product life cycle of that product. And so we have invested in the resources to have the ability to continue to watch that product, not just through launch, but through its life cycle. The OEMs now are looking at higher tow capacities instead of derating stuff and trying to get the higher fuel mileage and all that out that they did back at the early 2000s. It's putting more design constraints on the aftermarket products as well to try to make sure that we can hit the same capacities. So the OEs recognize us as the experts in towing, and we work with them on the product development areas. The focus now is strictly on new products and new product innovation. Basically, they're working with us and we're working with them as the design's there to optimize the design for both of us. As part of our product development, we're required to look at the design, and we're required to think of all different ways that a product could possibly go wrong, and how would it fail, and what would it take for the product to fail, and how would it be. And so that thought process is part of our front end, and it's built into the development. But really the best way to work with this is to actually work with end users. And we've found in the past, by using small select groups to evaluate prototypes, that we've gotten feedback from these individuals that we would have never figured out. As part of our new product development, I'm asking for help to solicit you to help us work with small groups. So when we have new product development, we're asking for continued partnership, and asking when we, if you have select dealerships that you just know are great in certain areas, those are the kind of dealerships that we want to partner with in a confidential way. I've been in this industry for 25 years. We can only be successful if our customers are successful. Collaboratively working, we can bring the best products to the industry by us listening to what works for you and what doesn't work for you. And whether you're an end consumer, or whether you're an installer, or whether you're the dealer, or whether you're the distributor, we understand that you all have different needs across the board. We've also invested the last year in product management teams. You'll get a chance to meet Gail Matthews, and she's responsible for the automotive product group. Russell Brzezinski, who does our core line and goosenecks, and he's new to our group. He's been there a little bit over a year. A newest addition for our group is Tom Stalder. He's in the heavy duty. Tom comes with a technical background as well as an applications background. You're going to get a chance to meet Becky Briggs. She's responsible for our brake controls and T-connects and converters, and we've done a phenomenal job with new product development in that over the last few years, and Becky does a great job of championing that. Also part of our product management team is Rich Healy. He does all of our custom wiring and lighting, and then we've got our new addition to it, Jennifer Brophy, with the cargo management, and then Mark Walker with our roof racks. So you're going to get a chance to meet my product management team. We've got a great footprint, a great structure go forward to have an awesome future together.